I got injured, and that in fact affected the way I got treated. And just because I was a little bit different in the way I learnt things, I got bullied, and things used to be done that were wrong that were then blamed on me. So then I used to get emails that were quite harsh and quite hurtful. I believe people think that bullying is just in the younger years and in kids, but people don't realise that it is here in the university world. It's in there, out in the workplaces. I've learnt from experience. I'm a stronger person, and I know that it's okay to go and ask for help.
The insidious part of email is that we are on email, early morning, late at night, over the weekend. And we know from research that people are often accessing their emails very first thing in the morning, even before they get out of bed. And so when you start your day by opening your emails and you are receiving an abusive tirade through an email in your own home, perhaps in your own bedroom, then it's devastating. It really becomes very personal, and it sets the tone then for the rest of your day. Once subjected to this sort of bullying, it can really turn you into a victim where you feel a great sense of helplessness and reluctance to seek any sort of external assistance.
Because someone can use a mobile phone, they're aware of everything that goes on, but they forget that they think they're anonymous, but as soon as they type something and hit enter, they're not anonymous anymore. Someone can always trace them down to whoever they were. Dance like no one's watching, posts like it's going to be read in court. Everything you put online is your identity, it's who you are, so you have to be really careful.
But I think what's positive in recent times is that notable people are coming out and talking about cyberbullying, making people think about the situation, challenging the norms, challenging people to think about, it's not just a horrible problem that we let continue, we have to do something to change it. So education has to start with parents and children, and obviously continue through higher education.
It's really thinking how your work will affect the public, okay? Making sure that you are addressing the public interest without, obviously infringing on another person's privacy, for example. So the same laws are still in operation, but with the added complexity of the online environment. I think at this stage the university still has a long way to go when it comes to really addressing the issues of online use, the digital footprint that we leave, cyberbullying, that sort of thing. But we are making progress in that direction.
My name's Elijah Vanderquast, and my role here with JCU is a specialist in security and risk management for information technology. A digital footprint is essentially a representation of you. And the way I think about it is a collage. So if you've ever seen a collage of a person's face that's made up of a number of newspaper clippings or of images of themselves, a digital footprint is essentially that. Yeah, everything that you post in terms of your pictures, your viewpoints, your comments, etc. online forms your digital footprint. And what's important around for I guess students or people who are new to technology, especially the younger generation, is that that digital footprint will now exist over the lifetime of that individual. So for someone like me, that digital footprint started at a point in my life, and it didn't capture my younger years. For other people, that will go all the way from birth, potentially right through their entire lifetime.